I told you I'd be back. I'm recording straight after the last episode. I'm still a little het up, a little bit angry, but today it's relegation dogfight time. It's time to beat the teams in and around us. Watford and Wolves, 15th and 17th. We are 14th? 14th. Things are about to get a little tense. Brace yourselves. I'm not in a good way. I'm angry and I'm annoyed at the last episode. It was not good. 2 defeats, 4 defeats on the bounce. Today, we take on Watford, we take on Wolves. I'm not messing about. I'm going with tried and trusted. The team that has done me so well over the years needs to come back. This is the way that we are lining up today then. So I'm just making a couple of quick changes because, you know, it's always good to know when the guy's making up his mind. Alright, so this is how we're lining up. Woodman is in goal. He's been exceptional this season. I can't blame him for anything. He's been brilliant, along with Bella Kotchap. So Woodman in goal. Aït-Nouri, Van Hudson, Kotchap and Soufal make up the back four. Soumare and Da Silva return in the middle of the park. Tried, trusted, know what I'm getting with them. Durame is on the left. Amada is in the centre, Ivanusek is on the right, Adam Eder, fresh off a goal in the last game, is up front. I trust these players, sort of. Majority of them I do. I need a result. I need a big result. Watford are struggling. I am struggling. We need a result. I need it today. Whether it's a draw to stop the rot, ultimately a win would be best. If I can get back-to-back wins today, it takes us to 21 points and then we're halfway towards the 40-point mark. If we don't, we're in a big situation because then I'll have only made 15 points within the first 15 games or so, which is not ideal. We've not even had the worst amount of fixtures. That's an awful tackle by Duarte, and this could be good for me because I think he's about to get sent off. He is brilliant. And Tom Dili Alisharu, who's their best player, he has gone off. Right, they have made space down the left hand side, so what we're automatically going to do, focus play down that right hand side. Don't you know what, we're going to make the defence bit, we're going to make the pitch wider, we're going to spread it around, and we are going to beat them. I can feel it. Come on Brentford. If we can't beat 10 men Watford after they'll be playing nearly 90 minutes essentially with 10 men. If we can't do it here, we might as well pack up and go back to the Championship. As Ismail Assar gets on the ball, plays it forward to Duda. Duda on it here, plays it back to Durso, not Andy Durso, old referee, what a man. Ben Woodburn on the ball, drives forward with it. Can we get the ball back, please? Sart and Gakia to Duda. He plays it back to Durso. If they work an overlap, I'm going to be fuming here. So we should have a spare man. Where's the spare man getting involved to get the ball back? Duda into Sart. Are you kidding? Woodman makes a brilliant save. What is going on? You've got to get out to Sar quicker. You have to get out to him quicker than that. Dawson to Duda, back to Dawson. I just get the impression we get one win. We're kind of like, we can build some form, but if we lose here, this is going to be a real sucker punch. That's a shocking bit. Can we just get hold of the ball, please? Brilliant play by Da Silva. He's been my best player so far, and he's just left it to Amada, weirdly. Durame on the ball. Mo Durame stands his man up, back to Soumare. It is a genius finish! Durame with the assist, Soumare with an absolute howitzer into the top corner. Just what we needed. Durame, it's all about the composure of the young man. Picks his man out. Bang! What a finish that is. Captain fantastic, into the top corner. Oh, thank God for that. It's come from our 2 central midfielders. Genius, thank you. Soufal to Ivanusek, he's picked it up again, he tees it in, Durame! Yes! Durame! Return of the hero! When you need a man, when you need a hero, you need Mo Durame. Oh, I can't believe it. Yes! Genius. Ivanusek stands the ball up, he dances inside, bang, on his head, not something I often associate with Mo Durame. It's a genius finish. It's a genius bit of play by our wonder kid left winger. He's not listed as wonder kid, but we all know he is. Samari, back to Ivanusek. My neck is disappearing into the ether. Amada, great ball out wide to Durame. Go on, mate, a bit more magic. Mo on the ball. He's fouled, penalty. He's won a penalty. Mo Durame is turning this game on its head. I needed someone to stand up, someone to make stuff happen. Durame has done that in spades. That has got to be a foul. Penalty awarded, rightly so. Watford have completely lost their rags. They don't know what they're doing. Thiago Amada will take the penalty. Amada steps up, bang, 3-0 before half-time. A brilliant first half. I am delighted. We really have turned it up when we needed. And I'm wondering maybe now if it's a good time for me to make some changes. Sue Fowler's tired, so he's going to come off. Ross McCrory's going to come on. Bella Kotchap is also quite tired. He's going to come off, and Ethan Ampadu is going to come on and play as the ball-playing defender. Give him a bit of game time. He's been asking for it. He's been demanding it and moaning about it. I might as well try and rest up some of the players that are a little bit tired. It makes sense to do so. I've rotated maybe too much this season. Maybe that's one of the reasons why we've not played as well. My team management and my squad management in FM21 has not been good this year, it's safe to say. As Armada whips it to the back post and Ivanusek taps in. It's a great finish by Ivanusek. It's just going... Everything is coming up Millhouse right now. In McCrory now on the right hand side. Not really seen as much of him as I would like. He's a very good player as Ross McCrory. He's done really well there to get round his man. Dinks one to the back. Ida tees it to Ivanusek, who hits it, and Adamida gets his second goal of the season. Is very lucky, but we are now putting them to the sword. This is exactly what we needed. Just an excuse to sort of show our attacking prowess. It's been there. I've just not been able to kind of find the way to do it. I've just not been able to find the right players for the right system to kind of get it going. But this result is really helping me. This game is helping me no end. A great tackle by Samari, who's having an absolutely belting game. I have really missed him in the midfield, like playing a lot. He's our captain because of obviously he's been here probably the longest of anyone. That's a great ball by Ruben Loftus-Cheek and into Adamida. Great finish by Adamida. If I can get him up and running again, there's a chance of a top half finish again, or at least safety. It's 6-0. I'm feeling so much better. The ball here from Ruben. This will do his confidence the world of good. Great take by Ida, and that is some finish, it's safe to say. 6-0, and there's still 20 minutes or so to go. I mean, Dalbeck's played at 7.2 for a guy who's conceded 6 goals. That's pretty impressive. You got to give him a hand for that. McCrory on the ball, drifting forward, back to Ethan Ampadu. I mean, this is why you don't play. He's not playing. He's getting sold in January. I'm sorry. He is so bad. This isn't even a difficult ball. What's he doing? What is that? McCrory on the ball. I mean, I don't care if we get 7 now. I'm a little bit disappointed by the fact that he balls that up. Loftus-Cheek into Adamida for his hat-trick. He is back, and Ruben Loftus-Cheek has come off the bench and got himself 2 assists. Granted, it's against 10 men, but sometimes playing against 10 men is very difficult. Not today. They made a mistake. They made a mistake there, leaving that side open. We've really focused down that side. A 7-1 win. I'm very happy with the way that we played, apart from Ethan Ampadu, who's an idiot. God, did I need that. Adamida plays at 9.7. It was an awful tackle. They've got nothing to complain about. It was a really bad tackle. They know it was. He should have gone. He did go. Delighted. Absolutely delighted. So now it's Wolves at home. Can we get another big win? Another big win. And suddenly I feel a lot more better about myself. Ross McCrory said he wants more game time. I can understand why. I think I'm pretty willing to give it to him. I don't think we're that far off. I just think we're maybe one really good striker off being a solid sort of like top half Premier League team. Wolves lost again. That's good. Really good. Just got to follow up what we did. Do it again. And Leeds are 16th as well. So this is a really good opportunity for us to get 9 points out of 9. And get ourselves back onto it. Some of the team leaders want me to give Ethan Ampadu game time. I'm saying no, and they've all agreed with me. It would mean taking out Van Hudson or Kotchap. I'm not taking either of them out because they've been brilliant. Ethan Ampadu's been terrible. Joe Worrell's complained as well about a lack of game time. In all fairness to him, and maybe even to Ampadu, I can understand why they're upset, because, let's face it, the other two defensive guys haven't been brilliant. Kotchap has, but Van Hudson's been a bit disappointing, but I just feel like maybe I need to give them time. Do you know what I mean? They're going to be my partnership going forward for the next 4 or 5 years. I can't not play them together. Do you know what I mean? And if it wasn't for Ampadu in that last game, we would have notched up yet another clean sheet. Against the teams in and around us, I think we're fine. Especially at home. It's just anyone that's that level slightly above that we got a problem with. I feel better about losing to Chelsea now, because they've gone on a really, really good run of results. And the best thing is now we've got a positive goal difference again. And if we win today, we won't get into the top 10, but it gets us over the 20-point mark, and that's halfway to, you know, where we want to be. I am going to bring in Ross McCrory, I think, instead of Vladimir Soufal. And that's going to be the only change. Other than that, I think everyone played really well last time. No real reason to change at all. So it's going to be the same lineup, other than McCrory filling in for Soufal, who's also a little bit tired. So I think it does make sense to maybe just change them around slightly. Looking at Wolves, though, looks like they're going to play the 5-3-2. They've got Rudiger, which is a great signing. They've got Gibbs White, Dendoncker, Raul Jimenez, and Fabio Silva. Both of them could be brilliant. I'm going to say go out and pick up from where you left last time out. Obviously, we played really, really well against Watford. They maybe made it a little bit easier than I expected. But ultimately, you know, we cashed in. We got the win. And I'm hoping that we can maybe just turn the screw again today, get another positive result, although this doesn't look promising. As Raul Jimenez gets on the ball, can we just nick it off of Gibbs White? That's a great bit of play by Woodman to read that, because our defence were just static as anything. Good throw out there to Ivanusek. We've been so much better on the counter in the last couple of games. So Ivanusek here out to Durame, or not the last couple of games, in the last game. Not brilliant from Durame there, I'm not going to lie. He's given the ball away, and Raul Jimenez has played it back to Dendoncker, who finds Fabio Silva. If Wolves go down, you can guarantee there's a couple of their players I'm going to be looking at, and you know which one. Durame with a great tackle. Bit unfortunate he doesn't kind of come away with the ball there as Gibbs White gets on it. He tees up Vieira. It's an annoyingly brilliant finish. Sugar. Not what I had in mind. Gibbs White tees him back. Bang. I think it takes a deflection. It looks like it takes a deflection. That's irritating. Not the start I had in mind. And Adamides also looks like he's got a twisted knee, which is great. Come on, boys, I need a goal. Armada whips it in. Ivanusek, header again. That combo, Armada to Ivanusek at the back post. Woo! Thank God. Right, we're back at 1-1. Good. Okay, they've had 2 shots. We've had 2 shots. We scored 1. They've scored 1. Seems fair to me. Great header by Ivanusek. Rises like a salmon above the rest of them at the back post. Great header. Good. Back on level terms, just as we want it to be. I need Almada to start playing like the playmaker I know he is. I need him to be that link, that man that just keeps feeding the chances. Get the ball into him. He's the magician. He is the guy who's not just a decent Premier League player, but a good Premier League player. A player that could get into a top half team. I'm happy with the performance so far. I feel like we edged it maybe a little bit. We did in terms of maybe shots overall and possession we have, but they're kind of letting us have it slightly. What we need is just one moment of magic as Ross McCrory finds Ivanusek. Back to McCrory. Great run by McCrory. Go on, play the ball inside to De Silva. De Silva on the ball. Back to Samare. Hit it wide. Nice ball out to Durame. Finds De Silva. Lovely play here. Aitner, he's got time to pick out a pass. Obviously played for Wolves at the start of the save. He's picked the ball back up. Finds Durame. Go on, mate. Dance inside. De Silva back to Durame. Off he goes. Durame to De Silva. Good save by Mateus. We're beginning to tick over slightly. This is good. 25 minutes to go. It's been a very, I don't want to say tepid, but it's not been brilliant. Eddie Nketiah is going to come on. I'm also going to bring on Diaz for De Silva. I'm going to let him go a little bit more support. I'm going to let him get onto the Mazzala role. Get in that little pocket. There's obviously room here in that midfield if I can just get him picking up either one of these spells. Maybe just overload Vieira a bit, make it a bit harder for him to get hold of the ball. Their defence aren't having the best of games. You can tell here they're 6.4, 6.4, 6.6. They're not having the best game in the world. If I can just get Almada to maybe have a moment of magic, just Gibbs White whips it in. They've had it over the bar. I've gone attacking for the last 10 minutes. This is such a big game. It's so important we get something out of this. I want a win. Ait Nori to Almada. Not his best bit of play there as we head it clear. Van Hutten's got to get there first. He does. Out to Ait Nori. Looking behind. Make the runs in behind, boys. Ait Nori. Rise to tackle. Back post! Yes! Luka Ivanusek. It is genius from Ait Nori. What a ball, and that is where you want your wingers to be. It's classic Mane, classic Salah, classic Sterling, classic Henry. It's just that back post run, genius from Ait Nori, rise the tackle, brilliant ball across, and he's just there. He gambles, he gets into the 6-yard box, he makes it stick. Ivanusek has got me. Potentially a massive point. Nato whips it in, great header away by Kotchap. Durame picks it up. The wee man's got the pace. He plays in Diaz. Off you go, sir. I know how quick you are. Diaz is gone. He's broken away. He's going to get round him easily here. Diaz tees it. Not his best bit of play, actually. Not good. Nato on the ball. He's definitely a player I'll look to pick up if they get relegated. Nato into Raul Jimenez. No chance. Freddie Woodman picks it up. Throws it long. Durame on the ball. Go on, Mo. Play the pass, sir. Durame. Brilliant ball to Ivanusek. Square it. He hits it. Mo Durame gets another assist. Luka Ivanusek gets a hat-trick. Oh, thank God. Yes. It's all coming up Millhouse in the last 2 games. It's great resilience. 4 defeats on the bounce. We come back. What a finish. He Toby toe punts it. No one's saving that. Brilliant finish. I've settled on a starting 11. 3-1. Unlucky to really concede as well. Love that. Absolutely love that. 2 wins from 2 today. Alameda is out for 3 to 5 days. Ivanusek gets goals. I said we could get goals from midfield this year. That's what I wanted. They've not really turned up so far. That will help no end. Genius. Genius, 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 genius. We're up to 12. 21 points. 9 points clear of safety. We play Leeds next. But that'll be off camera. But that is a massive episode. A massive episode for me. If we lost either of those games, I think we'd be in serious trouble. Now, I'm feeling slightly more confident, especially if we can notch up maybe another win against Leeds, because we're going to lose the games against City, United and Arsenal. There's no getting away from that. We are. But next time out, what we're going to do is we're going to come back for the other 2 big relegation games against West Brom, against Blackburn at the end of January, where there probably will be more sales than signings. I think it's safe to say there's a few I think I need to offload. The squad's maybe a bit too big, and there are people here that I don't necessarily want in the team. Brian Robbie, I'm looking at you. But overall, delighted. Overall, delighted. That is just, yeah, I needed that. I needed that so badly. Thank you so much for watching today's episode. I'm a lot happier with this one, as you can tell. I hope you've enjoyed it. Of course, if you have, then please, 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 drop a like on the video, share, subscribe, let me know how you're feeling after that emotional roller coaster of a couple of games. Genius. Can't believe it. Please like, share, and subscribe. Until I see you again. Take care, everyone, and stay cool.